Hello everyone, Warrior here, and welcome back to Icarus. Now today we're going to build the barn, but first we've got a few things to talk about here. We have the electric furnace, which I don't believe you guys have seen yet, or maybe you have, and it was at the end of an episode. I don't remember. I just like to make sure that I mention these things just in case you guys haven't seen them yet. And we added an extra windmill out here to help to power that, which I think we didn't. I don't think we needed it. I think I just had this hooked up wrong with the electricity. So once I get it hooked up right, yeah. Anyway, as you can see, some things here in the base have changed. We've got all of the wood down here, and we've got almost all of the stone brick put up. We've got a few corner pieces that we still need to do, and we've got a couple of regular walls here that also still need to be done. Now, the good news is I can still show you guys all this. The bad news is this is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter episode because I lost the footage that goes along with me building this and talking about everything. But it's okay. We've got the barn build, and that's I like the barn. We'll just say I like the barn. So the floor, I was going to do the floor to run in this direction just like it is here in the bedroom. But I made the kitchen here 1.5 wide so that it kind of lined up with the door. And by doing that, I could only do the flooring to run this way. Just having this one section of floor run this way with the rest of it going that way did not look good. So I changed it to run this way. I just wanted it to look wider up here instead of longer, but hey, it is what it is. It still looks good. I like that. And the other thing I figured out is that these floors actually do have a direction. So if I was to pick one of these up and flop it around, it doesn't line up properly with the one before it. So you can see how you've got kind of like two wide pieces and then a skinny piece. Over here, you don't have the skinny piece. So, or you do, maybe this is the skinny piece here and it's only one over. So it just doesn't line up right. And I had like half of the floor lined up right and half of it not. So I had to go back and fix all that stuff. Just little things that were kind of, I had to do a bunch of different times. And because I had to do that, I ended up messing up my lights again. I had them all fixed down here, and then I messed them up because I had to pick up floors and move stuff around again. So I finally will get those lights hooked up, and hopefully for the last time, I'll have to fix those. But we do have our nice little kitchen area here. That's going to be, we're going to add in some cabinets and stuff. I think that there is that kind of stuff in the blueprints. So we're going to add that stuff in. And we have the marble kitchen bench here set down. We've got a bunch of stuff that we can do. We have a little bit of meat on us. Do I need any of this stuff? No. But we should probably start getting to the point where we can make things like wheat and stuff so that we can make this pastry. Because I think the pastry, I think we can use to make like pies or something. I don't see any here. And the pastry doesn't actually give me any benefit, so it must be used in some recipes somewhere. But it looks like some of this stuff we won't be able to make because to make cheese, we need milk. And I don't think we have a way to get milk. And I don't know if we have a way to get kiwis, coconuts, or strawberries. So that is definitely something that we'll have to look into. It might be something we can call in from the station. I really don't know. I am out of water. So we're going to have to get some water here in just a minute. But I moved a cabinet into here. We've got our bed set down. We finally put the bed back down. That had actually been missing for like 2 episodes or something, which would have been really bad. And also, I forgot to reset this as my spawn point. So if we had died, we would have spawned over on the other side of the map. Well, we could have spawned either at the other side of the map, or we would have had to have spawned up by the pod where we first came in, which up there wouldn't have been too bad over by that pod. But I think that that's everything that we did. I think, I changed the stairs out. We got the rest of that up there done. You can kind of see the barn here. But so I won't look for too long so you guys don't get anything spoiled. But yeah, I think we're going to head over and start working on the barn now. So this is, obviously future me talking to you. So, yeah, I'm going to throw you guys over to the other part of the episode here where we're going to start building the barn, and I'll catch you over there. think... Let me grab my light just in case it does get dark while we're doing this. Put you back in there. We'll put the spoiled meat in the... What's the thing called out here? The biofuel composter, I think. So as you can see, we have a bit of a foundation over here. So I did put the foundation down. And the reason I put the foundation down was, again, I just wanted to make sure that I could figure out how this was going to go. So it looks like we got some stuff down there attacking our stairs again, but I'm not really worried about that right now. So we're going to start by getting this to face outward. So this is just going to be a wall here. And then I was trying to think. I think I want to do a window here. This is the things that I didn't quite figure out how I wanted to do it. And that was like the windows and doors and stuff. And I think this will be a double door, but it's not ever actually going to be closed off. And I'll show you why in a moment. Is that really only 2x2 down there? Yeah, I think that's okay though. Wait, no, it will be bigger. Okay, never mind. Forget I said. Actually, I kind of like it as a 2x2. Okay, I think I just changed my ideas, my plans. And then, does this go up one more? I think it does. Like that. And then over here we have... This is where I need to kind of decide whether I want to do 2 doors here or if I want to just do 1 door. Do I just mirror what's on this side? I think I will. I think I'll just mirror what's on that side because I think it just fits what we're doing here. So then we'll do a window. And then we'll do another door here. Like that. And then here, I think we just do a regular door here. I'm pretty sure all the animals can fit through a regular door. And also, I believe that a regular door, we're going to try it and see if it works. I think I can put a... Do I only want the 1 window? Or do I do these as windows as well? I'll swap them out later if I need to. And then this goes 3 high. I'm pretty sure I have all the pieces I need for this. Oh, I forgot to grab the corner pieces. That's okay. I think I might change some of these up here to windows because we are going to end up doing some things here. Oh, shoot. Are these roofs? I hope so. Let me go out and check. I did this last time when I was kind of messing around with the roof line. I put them all down as ramps by accident. And I can't see. I'm so slow. Okay, they are roofs. Okay, perfect. Okay, just like that. And then this is going to come down. Can you come down here? Oh, can you come down here, please? Okay, we are going to go up from here then. That seems to work better. Okay, I like that. Now the question is, do I actually make half roofs and do a half roof here? Because I like the dual, kind of the back offset here. I like that. And then these come out here. Oh, that is one thing I did not make. Huh. Might have to make some more things. So what do I need? I need 1, 2, 3 triangles there. Okay. Just like so. And then this will have just a piece across here, I think. Do I do a doorway? What does this look like if I do a door like this? That actually might not be too bad with a corner piece here. Okay. And then our floors. This is going to be a stone floor. like that. Did I really not have enough roof pieces? Where did I use the extra roof pieces? Huh. Do I still have the stone half pieces? Where'd they go? And let's try that and see if these are going to work the way that I want them to. I think in this sense, they will work how I want them to, but I think it's just the other way that I want them to go just never works out. And I may change these. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, I think this will be fine like that. And then if we put one of these in here. Oh boy. I can never remember which one I actually want to do. Why are you doing that? Thank you. I think it's this one. No, it's not. It's this one. Nope, that one's facing the wrong way. These are the things that no matter what I do, I always end up forgetting how they go. Oh, that's because this is placed wrong. That's why that wanted to do that. Right, so I want this one and then rotate it this way. There we go. All right, so then we'll do another one there. I am going to do some decorative stuff to this, like putting in windows and stuff like that. I'm just going to have to wait to do that until a little bit later. Just because we don't have all of the resources for it. Well, I think we do have the resources. It's just a matter of, I wanted to try to see if, it's still the wrong one, isn't it? Yeah. I wanted to see if we could get this built and to see what it was going to look like. And then I can see where I want to put windows and stuff. I haven't actually fully built this out, even in this sense here. I need 2 more of these triangles. One for there and one for there, but that's okay. We'll leave this for a second. We'll step back and take a look. So my idea here is, so we've got the main doorway here. We're going to build a little fenced in area out here. Now the fences, I'm not really a huge fan of the fences because they have to place on floors and they don't place on foundations, which is really weird. I wish that they would actually like lock in on a foundation, but they'll lock in on floors. There's not really, from what I can see, there's not really any fencing. These are just railings. So my idea here is to just kind of try to make this work and see if we can get this to be built the way that I want it to. I think I want to come in a little from here. Okay, so it looks like this is the best it's gonna get for that. Yeah, I don't like where that railing is, so I'm gonna end up changing that. I'm probably gonna have this come into here. And then once we get to this point, we'll go back over there. But I'll change that later so that we can kind of get this finished up. This is going to be their little fenced-in area. We're going to put their water troughs out here. And I'll probably put the food trough out here as well. And then this can just be where they get to hang out. And I'm hoping that with these being aluminum, they've only got 500 HP, which kind of sucks. Maybe I should have just done half walls around here instead of this. I just wanted something that was a different look. And I feel like I like the look of these aluminum ones. I don't know. Maybe we'll change it up and I can use those railings for up there or something. I don't know if I like them that much. Actually, you know what? I could use them for here. So I could take down these stone half walls and I can use them here for this little pad that we're going to have out here. So that will work. We can do that. We can do that, I think. I think that'll work. And then this gate, I wanted to put in here, but... Oh, wait, no. This was supposed to be a double door. Right? Does this fit in the double door the way that I want it to? Not 100%, but it will work for what I want, the purposes. So, do I want this offset this way or this way? I'm going to do 3 stalls there, plus this is that, and then another stall here. Yeah. So I think that works. Although I could do the stall there, and then leave this space wide open for going out. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. We're changing it. This is where, once I start thinking, I see something and then I start planning around it. This is kind of how I build. I'll start going on something. I'll get it placed down and then I start tinkering with it a little bit here and there just to see if it's exactly what I want. And then this gate, I hope I can place it like perfectly central. That'll work. So then we just have this gate here for open and close. Just like that. Now I think it could technically go up a little bit higher. And I might be able to... No, I won't be able to get it to place where I want it to. In that center like this. If I put ramps down and try to place this on top of the ramps. It just won't quite work the way that I want it to. But this is just a way for me to stop animals from getting in. And also, like, over here, this is pretty well darn close to this. So I might be able to... I think this will help me to block off animals from getting in a little easier. I can put just one palisade wall here. I'm going to try to get it to go as close to this corner as possible. And then we'll just have like this one section over here. I think that's going to be a big issue. And then the one section that's over here. I think it's right here that they get up. So I think that will help us some. The only thing that I don't know is I've actually had like wolves and stuff stuck out here before. I still have no idea how they got out there. But that's okay. Well, we can figure all that stuff out. We have... What have we got? We've got... Is that everything? We need two more corner pieces here. Stone. Which actually I could grab from upstairs and replace them with the reinforced glass. So I could do that one. It's getting really nasty out here. Yeah, we could do that for now. That's the only thing, though, is this is going to look really weird if I do... Wrong one. I feel like that's going to look weird with the roofing. Maybe not. Let me go grab the... Why am I stuck? That was really weird. No idea what happened there. Yeah, let's try to grab the corner pieces and see if that's going to help us at all. With the look. Perfect. Yeah, I think I like that. All right, we do need a few more animal beds. How many? We think we have 3 animal beds, and we've got 5 animals. So we need a couple more animal beds. Guess just like that. Okay, I think they will be ready to move in. I hate this. I hate this so much. Could put a foundation out here potentially. Might look a little weird, so maybe what I'll do is I'll do like a... Maybe I can do a foundation like out to here to kind of get this at the same height level as everything else. I don't know. Might play around with that a little bit. It's going to bug me, but I don't know if it's enough where I'm going to spend a ton of resources at the moment. So let's move these guys all inside. It's a little bit dark, unfortunately. But this is what I'm going for. I'm going to play around with this some more. I may actually even put a gate. No, I can't put a gate there because then the dogs won't be able... The wolves won't be able to get to the food. I'm just trying to think of like a way to like you protect this side. So maybe what I can do is maybe I can put a food and water trough out here. I can put one out here of each, and then I can put the 3 water troughs and another food trough in there. So then I can gate this off in here. So then if I put a gate across here, it will help to protect these guys from anybody that comes into the base or anything that comes into the base. I think that'll work, I think. And then another thing, I need to try to figure out why they keep getting caught on these stairs and want to like destroy them so badly. Yeah, so I was kind of walking around here a little bit. I was kind of talking about some different stuff that I kind of wanted to do here at the base. You know, this episode was kind of just getting things prepared so that off camera I can do some stuff and it really won't mess with you guys too much as far as you guys won't miss a whole lot. I'm just going to step in here with these guys for a few minutes to get rid of this storm exposure. But yeah, I'm gonna mess around a little bit, do some different things with windows and things. Maybe not right now. And in fact, I could probably take... I wish that I could do a full half wall this way. I don't think I can because I think it'd be kind of cool to have... I could potentially have this all wide open here, but I'm afraid that... How close do I have to get before I have storm exposure? Oh, this overhang. I bet this overhang protects it. Okay, so that might actually work. That might actually work. But yeah, I mean, if you guys didn't know, this is kind of going to be a little bit of a dog pen. I can expand it out some more with when we get more. Right now, I am pretty content with having just Odin and Pistol. I think the next time that we do a playthrough on our next world, whatever world that ends up being, I think I might actually start off with a pack of wolves, and we'll use those as we go. I'll probably take these guys out hunting with me every once in a while, you know, just so that they're not just here half protecting the base. But I just kind of wanted to make that small section specifically for them. I feel like that looks... I think it looks good. And we've got the extra dimension here. It's hard when it's dark out and the light's not reaching as far as I want it to. Yeah, I just like how... I like how this kind of offsets itself. Like, the roof line is exactly the same on this side as it is on this side. But without the wall here, it just makes it look kind of funky, I guess. Are you... Oh, you guys can eat through the wall. Oh, that's actually... That's not bad, actually. Or are you stuck and you can't actually eat because you think you can eat through the wall? These guys walk out fine, but he's not. Let me take the cart off of you. That might make things a little bit better. See if that helps him any. And then we'll just stick the cart in here. This thing hasn't taken damage, has it? No, it doesn't. Perfect. I like that. Yeah, so today was just kind of a bit of an episode to get this built and to get things prepared here at the base so that I can go through, I can change out these pillars. I really don't like these aluminum ones with the stone brick. You can't see them at all. If I actually can put my stuff away here. You can barely see them. And I want to use these, I might use them in places like this where, you know, maybe I don't want to see them quite so much. But there's going to be a bunch of places where I want them so I can break up the, you know, the solid wall that is things like over here. You can't really see them. So I think I'd want something that will be a pillar that you can actually see. And you can see the concrete ones. So I might go with concrete. And what I might actually do is I might do aluminum on the bottom with the concrete on top. So that way you can, you know, down here it's not just pure gray. But I'll play around with that stuff a little bit. But I just wanted to get to the point where I could play around with that stuff and then tell you guys I'm going to play around with that stuff off camera. So then when we come back, you know, at some point after I've messed around with the stuff, we can just kind of go straight into it. So here, this is kind of like what I'm talking about. I don't know if I like this here. It's not too bad. It's actually not that bad. So I might actually do that. And then I got to come up with a way to support this somehow. I think I can do pillars that go this way. So I might do that, have some pillars that come off like this and kind of just support it at a diagonal. And I could do the diagonals in between each pillar I do. And then off of the corners here and here. Yeah. Yeah, see, some of this stuff kind of comes together a little bit as I start talking about that wall is backwards. Oh, man. Okay. So I still got some stuff that I'm going to do here around the base a little bit, but we definitely need to do some farming. I need some wood. I need stone. I need a lot of materials. I kind of used up everything making this base, this little thing here. We pulled some of the stuff from in there, but by pulling stuff from in there to make this, we had to make all this stuff up here. And I just used up a lot of our resources. So I've got a few doors that I want to replace. I got a few windows I want to put in, which means I got to make new windows. Yeah, there's just a lot. And before we go, I want to come in here and I want to look at the tech tree because there was the electric water pump that I want to get because we do have a way to hook that up somehow, some way. It's somewhere in here. Maybe it's in the next tier. Here it is, right here. The electric water pump. So I want to do that. And then, what is this? This will be nice to have, but I'm not going to do it now because electronics are really kind of a premium at the moment. So I think this is... We'll grab this. I don't know if I'll build it just yet, but I want to have it unlocked so that we can grab it. That will help us with the farming and stuff that we want to do. And we do have... That's the corner. That's storage. Oh, there is a sink. I've only got 4 blueprint points, and I want to unlock all 4 of these things. Although the deep freeze, I guess, we'll be okay without for now. I want to unlock all of these, but I know there's going to be something else I need. I did it. I did it. Don't worry about it. I did it. Don't worry about it. Okay, thanks. Let's see. Skill points. We've got 3 available. I guess I could do this. This will help with, what am I trying to say? This will help with durability on my knife. And then the Arctic armor blueprints. We are going to need those at some point. Wait, world bosses. Okay, I think I'm going to spend our 2 points. I just want to make sure I'm looking here before I do this. But I think we're going to go with world bosses and Arctic armor because I have a bit of a plan that I want to do in the next few episodes. And that's going to depend on what these missions look like out here. Oh, hey, it's finally daytime. Ooh. I wonder if we should do this kill list.
The Assembly don't trust anyone, but they need help. The Assembly's reporting wildlife issues on the surface. The Assembly came up fast, and they're doing the same on Icarus. But they don't trust anyone.
Oh.
The Assembly weren't always a big presence on Icarus. Now they're looking to change that. But local wildlife's been making problems for their survey teams. The kind they didn't walk away from. The latest encounter is marked on your map. You'll need to investigate it. See if you can track down whatever has been hunting their crews. Group 15's got a theory that exotics have been making animals more aggressive. I don't know about that, but either way, I'd say it's time to tool up. And I don't mean carpentry.
Okay, so this one's different. Did we... Of course, I probably can't even look at... Is this the same mission that we tried to do last time where we had to go over there to kill the wolf? Or did I just grab a completely different one? I think I grabbed a different one. I meant to grab that one for the wolf, but we can do this one. So we have track the predator, search the attack zone. So it looks like that's on the other side of the map. And now that I've pulled this up, like, I think this is the worm that actually, like, popped out. So now that I know where it is, I know that I can avoid it. Is there any in this pathway? Wow, is this all the... Wait, why does this guy not show up as a boss up here? Do they move after a little while? Is there, like, certain spawn points for them? Maybe? I'm not sure. But I do want to say there is, so the couple of things I want to do in the next few episodes is one, I want to do this mission that we just picked up. But the other thing is right here, at least I think no, it's this one here. Right here at D10, there is a cave system. And this cave system, from what I understand, goes all the way into the snow biome. And the cave is absolutely huge. And I honestly just want to like go through that cave with everyone and just kind of work our way into the snow biome. And I would like to set up just a small outpost in there, just so that we can see like what's going on inside there, and it will give us a place that we can go. But I think we're going to need that Arctic armor for that. So to be able to make any sort of Arctic armor, I may actually go back a little bit because I don't know if I want to. I only have 1 point, so I can't unlock the electric textiles bench anyway. But we've got this textiles bench here, so we could do potentially this Arctic armor. It looks like we need some sort of Arctic pelts, maybe? There's some white pelts there. So we may have to make a trek into the snow biome anyway so that we can make this armor, so then we can actually go into the snow biome fully. So I think what we'll do is we're going to unlock this. I might regret that later. But we're going to unlock this, one, because I want to actually look and see what the materials are we need for it. It is Arctic pelts. Okay, so that means we're going to have to go into the snow biome to get Arctic pelts so that we can make the Arctic armor. And that actually sounds like we could get some double duty done. So I think in the next episode, what we'll do is we'll come down here and see if we can get this mission accomplished. And then since we're so close to the snow biome, we'll try to sneak our way in here and see if we can get some pelts. I don't know how we're going to get the snow pelts. We killed a couple of wolves and we didn't get snow pelts. So maybe there's some other animals in there that we can fight, and maybe we'll get snow pelts out of those. But yeah, a little bit of a just a a building and upgrade episode. So thank you all for joining me today. If you enjoyed the episode, I would appreciate it if you hit that like button and if you subscribe to the channel. But that's it for this one. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.